You have heard them. I mean the ruling party of South Africa Official Defense. We confronted with questions about the rot and decay of South Africa after 30 years of their government. This is what they say. We have worked tirelessly to foster development through legislation. Look at all the laws we've enacted. What would your thoughts be? How would you respond candidly, without reservation, by simply being yourself? How do you respond to this official statement from Luthuli House?
That statement is pure gaslighting, saying we have tried very hard, look at all the legislation, while the country is crumbling, is like a chef defending a burnt kitchen by pointing to the recipe book. Legislation is not achievement, it is paperwork. Words on paper are meaningless if they do not translate into working hospitals, clean water, functioning trains, reliable power, real jobs. It's a pathetic defense mechanism, an intellectual smokescreen, to distract from moral and practical failure. South Africa doesn't need more laws. It needs competence, integrity, and courage to execute the basics. The ANC writes policy like a student who never studied but submits a long essay, hoping the teacher won't notice there's no substance. In short, they're hiding behind legislation because they have nothing real to show. And deep down, they know it.
Exactly. South Africa is bleeding. The state is collapsing. Our people are suffering in the dark, without water, without safety, and without jobs. And yet, in the face of this devastation, the ANC continues to offer the same tired defense. We have tried very hard. Look at all the legislation we've passed. Let me speak frankly. That is not effort. That is evasion. Writing laws is not the same as changing lives. 1,000 pieces of legislation cannot light one lamp during load shedding, cannot flush one broken toilet, cannot educate one child in a school without books. Legislation without implementation is meaningless, and parading it as progress is a gross insult to a nation in pain. This is propagated from the Communist ruling party. These are classic lies told by communists all over the world. The truth is, for 30 years, South Africa has been raped brutally by communist ideology. The people cannot breathe anymore. Massive failure. Country collapse. We cannot allow these people to rule anymore. They do not own South Africa. They think they do, but they don't. When a nation collapses, you expect its leaders to show humility, offer apologies, or at least acknowledge the devastation. But not in South Africa. Crumbling infrastructure, broken schools, blackouts, water shortages, a bloated and failing public service. Anyone can write laws. You can sit in an air-conditioned boardroom, sip cappuccino, and draft all the policies in the world. But none of that builds a hospital. None of that fixes a pothole. None of that puts a textbook in a child's hand or lights up a township at night. Legislation without implementation is masturbation, self-satisfying, unproductive, and ultimately a waste of time.